Hi there and welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by and I hope you enjoy the video. This is my week 4 Project Life spread for 2016. Now if you've been following my videos, and I secretly hope you are, you will notice that my Project Life hasn't actually been in chronological order. No real reason, I just felt like doing week 6 before I did week 5 because I liked the photos better and ever get like that. And this is week 4 and I was going through my iPad and I didn't even realise it was on here and hadn't been edited and put on YouTube. So that's what I'm doing today. They'll probably be more in order from now on, but either way I do aim to get at least 2 videos up a week. So I hope you're enjoying it and I hope you subscribe, like and subscribe, and join me for more videos. So now onto the layout. This was the week of Australia Day. Well, what week was it? The 25th to the 31st, I think it was. And we actually went away for the long weekend. So half of those photos are in this spread and half will be in the next week's spread. And this card that I'm doing now is actually a screenshot of a message I got from one of my best friends from school. Her firstborn, she had her first baby and sent me the birth announcement via a text message with this photo. So I took a screenshot and I had to include it in my album. It's a really good idea to include screenshots. It helps, whether it be a message or a Facebook post. I do both really now and then. It's a good way to document something that's happened or something that someone's written, or a text message in this case, or a good Facebook status. I have no problems including them. They do come out smaller because I like to print them with my picture mate so that I can see the whole message, who it's from, and a reply or anything like that. So I print it smaller and it does shorten the whole side, which is why I've just mounted it on a pink card. Doesn't bother me at all and it looks really, really cute. So now I'm just adding a glitter heart that I've punched out with my heart punch, and a tiny word sticker and a bit of bling, and that's that card done. Moving on, this card I found, I have containers on my desk that I put leftover things from kits because I'm trying to use them all up. I'm trying to use my stash, and I have one of these little IKEA containers and it's just full of all the 3x4 cards that I've gotten in previous kits that I haven't used yet. This was one of those cards, so I find if I just put them all on my desk I'm more likely to use them, and that's what I'm drawing from. I draw from the cards and the embellishments that are just sitting on my desk, or from leftover kits, or just random embellishments that I haven't finished and I'm putting in a little container. Oh, my gold Heidi Shine, if you're an Inky Quill fan. It's Heidi Swap Color Shine. My gold, I don't know what is wrong with it, but whenever I take the lid off to do a splatter, it doesn't actually stay in the tube, it just runs straight out. So therefore I get massive disastrous splats, which you can see off my lovely You Are Beautiful card there. It's horrible. I cannot fix it and it's driving me insane because I would love to do nice little gold splats. I just can't get it to work. It just pours straight, it literally pours out of the bottom of the tube. You know, the tube that's inside the bottle when you squirt and it goes up the tube and sprays out. Something is wrong with mine and it doesn't stay in the tube, so therefore it just leaks straight out as soon as I lift it up. It's a real pain. So all I've done while I've been rambling on about my gold Heidi Shine, I put some black splatters on my title card. You saw the Project Life container, the old mini kit container that I put it in. That's my splatter box. It's a tip I got off Nay from over at Hey Nay Daily. In her videos, she would get an old kit box and it helps contain the splatters. As you could have probably seen, it's been very well used. So I just put my cards in there, use it to either mist or splat or anything like that, and it stops it from going all over my photos. So this next photo is just a picture of my husband, my 2 sons and my father-in-law building Lego. My boys have recently gotten into Lego. It drives me insane and I hate building this stuff, but they love it. So this was just a lovely father-son activity and they're just building their Lego. So I just cut out a banner and just wrote that on the photo right there. Just adding some bling. I love my clear rhinestones. I love them a lot. So but they're in adhesive strips, so I have to cut them each out one by one. But it's the only ones I could find at the moment, so they're doing the job. Now I'm about to get the photo at the top. This is my son and one of his school friends during the school holidays. We meet up for play dates at the park and they hang out and we have a good time. So I'm just writing that on the card. I did use a fair few banners this week as labels to write on, just because I wanted to include the journaling on the actual photo of what we did. So a way I find to do that is to either cut strips and put my journaling on, which I will do at some point in this layout, or to actually write on a banner as a label. That way it's just a little snapshot of what we did and what that photo is actually about. So onto my title card. I love this title card. It's one of my favorites. I love this pink banner, and these background cards, these Project Life cards, I have no idea where they come from. I have a couple of them. They're different ones. It's like a set, and I love them. I love the watercolor look, but I have no idea where I got them from. I'm just drawing them out of that pile of cards that I have sitting on my desk that have been there for a very long time, but I love them. Wish I knew where they were from or what brand they were, but yeah. So now I'm just stamping the date on the banner. That's what I decided to use the banner for my date. And then I will start to embellish it. That little yellow scrap I actually put under the date stamp to block off the year, so I could just stamp the January and the number without getting the full date, but I didn't want to risk having an impression in case the stamp was dirty, so that's all that is. And then moving on to my thickers. I love these thickers, they're my absolute favourite, but I'm running very low. How is it that with everyone doing Project Life nowadays, why is it that no one has designed an entire thicker sheet of just the word week? Week and a whole bunch of numbers, or a couple of W's and K's and E's. That's all we need. A whole thicker sheet of just weeks. Anyway, that's my rambling. As you can see, I've used an F instead of an E because I've run out of E's. But I do use another little piece to fill it in. Nice little cheat there. And yes, that was my son helping. He wanted to help put some stickers on, so I let him put the 4 on, and he was quite satisfied with that. That was his little head and his little arm poking in. He always seems to come in when I'm filming, or yeah, pretty much when I'm filming. He really does love to poke his head in, so you see him a lot in most of my videos. This is that container I was telling you about that I put all my leftover or random embellishments in. I'm trying to use this up. They're all just leftovers from past kits or embellishments that I haven't finished yet. Throw it into the tub and I'm trying to use them all. I love this heart. I've run out, I have no more, and I wish I could get some more. I think they're vellum, and I got them in a kit, and I only had a few left, but now I'm out, and it's such a shame because I love these hearts. And I want to put this heart underneath the banner, but I've already adhered the banner down, so instead of pulling it up, I actually cheat. I get my pen and I mark where the banner is, and I cut the heart. So I cut the part that would be under the banner out, and then just adhere the top and the bottom above and below the banner, so it looks like the banner is on top of the heart. Nice little cheat there, and it looks fine, you can't really tell. Well, of course you can tell now because I've told you and you can see me doing it, but if you look at my album, you can't tell that I've done it. And I like it, it looks good. So now I'm going to keep embellishing that card. I'm going to go into my wood veneer container and get out some wood veneer hearts just to go with that pink heart. And then I'm going to add some enamel dots as well. So now I'm just gluing those wood veneers down. This is my homemade fine needle. If you can hear that, that's my son. I've locked myself in my bedroom with my air conditioning on to do my voiceover, and he's trying to get in. He's supposed to be out watching Disney Junior and giving me half an hour of peace, but of course I'm not getting it. And that's him knocking on my door and yelling over the top of me to try and get in. So So as I was saying, that is an old Stickles. Do you remember the Stickles, the glitter glue things? It's an old Stickles bottle that I've just rinsed out and filled with glue because I couldn't get my hands on a fine needle tip glue thingy. So I just made one myself, and I love it. It works really good for me, and it doesn't get clogged as often as I thought it would, so not bad at all. So I'm just working on my first filler card now. This is the next day. A lot of the times I start a layout the day before, and then if it gets too dark I will start again the next day, or if the boys are running muck or whatever, I'm just not getting the time to finish it, I'll come back to it the next day and leave it on my desk. I have my own craft room, so I have the luxury of being able to leave it out. So I'm just moving on now, and I'm sorry, but I did not notice until right this minute that you can actually see my stash of almonds up in the top corner there. Yes, I'm eating my almonds as I'm doing this. I love almonds, and being a diabetic, almonds are good for me. Good for helping absorb insulin and low in carbs, so they're a good little snack for me. So I get little packets of almonds, and yeah. Anyway, enough about that. Moving on. I just put down a lined Project Life card on that filler card because I'm going to do some journaling on it, and added some more splats to it. And now I'm going to move on. This is a photo of my mum's grave. I know you probably think it's a strange thing to include, but this was the 1 year anniversary since she passed, and I don't go up there often. I go up with my sisters on occasions like this, or her birthday or things like that. I have other ways of remembering her. I don't go up there as often as they do, but on this occasion I did. And well, actually this photo my sister took, so I just put it in the album just because it's our life. It happened, it's there, so that's just included in there. And this is a photo of my monkey. This is Will. He's the youngest. He turned 4 just yesterday actually, and so this was back in January. This was before this was when we were leaving to go down to Sydney. I was trying to get them to stay up as late as possible, and for the first time ever, well, one of the very rare occasions, Will fell asleep at 7 o'clock. Actually no, this was closer to probably 6. Normally, you know, they love to stay up and they will fight and beg. This occasion he took himself to bed and fell asleep. Of course, because I wanted him to stay awake. That is the way it goes. That is Murphy's Law, don't you love it? And then of course by the time we got into the car at midnight, he was wide awake for the next 3 hours, so lots of fun. But he just looks, you know, really cute when he sleeps, and I couldn't resist. I had to take a photo. Who doesn't love it when the kids are sleeping and they're nice and peaceful? They just look so much cuter when they're asleep. So just adding my enamel dots and my pretty rhinestones, and that one's done. So the next one I'm going to work on is another screenshot of a message that I got off a friend of mine. This was when we went away. We were just testing out our phones because I wasn't getting his messages properly. And so I said, send me a message just so I can see if it's working again. And this is what he sent me. I said, how long could it possibly take you to just write the word hi? And he goes, no, I'm writing a message. And he was writing about the cruise we have booked for my 30th. I'm 30 in July, and my husband's 30 in May. So instead of having 2 massive 30th birthday parties, we're going to have a party for him, and for my birthday we're going to go away on the cruise. We're going away with our friends, and this was a message that he decided to send me. We're going on a cruise, winning. So just a quick little snapshot, and this was the day we booked it, so I put it on there in my album to say that I have booked the cruise. This is another way I like to add journaling to my photos or my cards. I cut strips out and then I write on the strips and add the strips to the photo or the card. I like the way it looks, and it's just another way to get journaling onto a photo. So I'm going to move on to this next filler card. I don't actually end up using the doily, but I remembered I had a die cut piece in this tub with all the cards. This is the tub I was telling you about with all those Project Life cards from past kits or swaps that I've got. So I go try and draw from that as often as I can to use them up. This is the die cut I had, and I just wanted to use the happy snap, or yeah, I wanted to use the happy snap just on the card. I end up using my gelatos to give it a bit of colour. I was sort of running out of ideas what to do on this card, and as I said, I'm trying to use up all those pieces as much as I can, so I thought this will work. So I get a scrap piece of paper from under my craft mat. I keep scrap pieces of white. I use a lot of it to do my journaling strips on. Just easy to have them on hand. And then I get some packaging and I rub my banana gelato on the packaging, and then get my aqua brush, add water and use it to colour that die cut. So on to my journaling card. I'm just going to use my alpha stickers to write school holiday fun. I use the Simple Stories ones to write the word fun, and then just the Kaiser Craft tile stickers to write school holiday. Nothing too exciting, because that's what the photos on the left mostly are from, the school holidays. And I'm just writing just a few of the things we did. The picture of Cooper with the zebra mask on, that was one of those school holiday activities they have at the shopping centre, just like him with the lion down the bottom there. We had a safari theme activity at the shop, so we just went down there when Will's at preschool during the holidays. Me and Cooper go out, watch a movie or something, and find something fun to do, and this is what we did on that day, so I'm just journaling about that. And yes, you will notice that I'm putting stickers all over my hand. This is how I pretty much always attach my titles. I always get all my letters together first to make sure I have the letters I need. And yes, I do attach them to my arm. You'll see I do that in a lot of my videos. just going through my tiny word stickers. These make great embellishments on a photo. The ones that I have here are actually a printable that I got offline. So I just printed them up myself, and when I find one that I like, I just cut it out and glue it down. I love them, I think they're great. And they're so easy to make if you wanted to make your own. Type up some phrases or sayings or quotes or even just random words that you think you'd use. Type it up in a font that you like, print it out, and there you go. You've got your own tiny word stickers. So it's a really good idea. And they just, like I said, they make a really good embellishment. So moving on to what will be my last photo. This is the one down the bottom of Cooper and the lion. These are the Heidi Swap acetate words that came out not too long ago. I put them all in a separate container of one of my Iris containers and got rid of all the packaging. Now I go with this smile, that one there. This is the face Cooper pulls whenever you say, "Coopy, smile," and point a camera at him. This is his fake smile. So I'm just documenting that. I love that smile he pulls. It's very funny. A lot of our photos are of that face. Whenever you get a camera out and say smile, this is his fake smile. All his school photos look like this. I have all his school photos on my wall, and this is the smile I get. I don't get a natural one, I get this one. So every year, school photos look like this. Very amusing. But yes, I'm just attaching that now, and I've just put a bit of journaling on a strip about that lovely smile face that he does. And yeah, bit of bling, bit of enamel dots, and that's the layout. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoy making Project Life videos. It's a lot of fun, and I enjoy sharing them all with you, so thank you for all the views. I hope you have liked the video, and I hope you come back for more. Thank you very much. Bye, I'll see you next time.